Difficult times call for leaders to make difficult decisions. And for people who have a presence of some sort on the internet, these are indeed difficult times. When historians look back on this era and at the challenges faced by citizens of the internet, the Joe Rossi 121 crisis will epitomize the struggle, will epitomize the challenges faced by people, good people, trying to just get by and do what they do on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all those places. The Joe Rossi 121 crisis will be the epitome of the problem. And they will look at this call to action, if it is responded to, as a turning point. In order to understand the Joe Rossi 121 crisis, I have prepared this anecdotal record. All right. This just doesn't come around. So I was doing my thing. I guess two or 3 days ago. Got this request on Instagram, or a notification on Instagram, that Joe Rossi had followed me. And I was like, wow, that profile picture. That looks like me. Weird. Oh wait, looks like it was taken in Montana several years ago. Weird Christmas picture. I don't remember being two different people. One person being two different people, that's preposterous. Don't you think so? Preposterous indeed. Absolutely preposterous. So I requested it back. Our friend requested it back. Now I interrupt to ask this question. What kind of a genius, what kind of a diabolical mastermind is this Joe Rossi 121 to have used my profile picture and followed me on Instagram? Was it a test? Was it a warning, a threat, or something else? That may be a question forever unanswered. And then I got this text message. So here we go. I'm just gonna play this thing and comment. So obviously from his opening line, whoever Joe Rossi is, could be a female name too. I am a handsome and blessed man. So we know right off the bat this guy's an absolute liar. He's a great admirer of myself on effort. You cannot use, I said, you cannot use my photograph. It's not my fault we come from. I don't even know what that means. What does it mean come from different worlds? He's from Mars, I guess. And then I said, you can't use my picture, and he goes, I'm sorry for that. Thanks for being so handsome. See, this guy's delusional. I don't know how I saved his life by having an Instagram profile. Actually, that was a Facebook picture, but I make it very clear that I do not want him to use, and that I'm going to make fun of him on YouTube. So here I am. This guy's using my picture now. His response. So I'm going to report him, by the way. It is inappropriate because, I don't know, I wasn't really sure. I just picked one. And then I wanted to report the account because he's pretending to be someone else. Who is he pretending to be? Me. I reported him earlier. Instagram's like, nah, he's not an imposter. Like, I don't know. But he's using my profile. He's using my picture for his profile. Back to the conversation. He says I don't have to share it. I don't have to make this video. As if I'm letting this pass. I'm letting this opportunity to go by. I don't even know if this is a warning, if it's a joke. If, in fact, a joke it was, I have to wonder how that played out. I have to imagine two hackers from China, Russia, Lithuania, Switzerland, Iran, Liechtenstein, Germany, Canada, sitting around trying to think of mischief. And one of them looks to the other and says, hey, I got an idea. Let's steal this guy's picture, use it as our profile, and then we'll friend request him or follow him on Instagram. That'll be great. Although I doubt it was from Canada. I don't know if this is just a polemic on the society that we live in today, where, you know, this could be, I submit to say that, this very well could, I don't know, I was voice to texting, as you can tell. This very well could be the funniest thing I've posted in weeks. At least it's funny to me. It's also scary, but it's funny to me. And now he's going to be like, oh, now he's going to get all defensive. Whoa, Instagram, bro, they're stupid. You think that's what, you know, let's see what happens. Oh, now he's typing. I had this happen on Facebook. Somebody else used my picture, and I never could track that down. I can never figure out who it was, but someone sent me a picture of a profile that was using my picture on the profile page. Since you're using my photograph without my permission, which is a copyright violation, and now he said, oh, good luck. Pfft, I've got lots of fake profiles. So, yeah. And I was just intrigued by this. Now I'm going to go voice text on him again. Instagram and Facebook, that's like one company. I think they're bigger than you are, Joe Rossi. I think they're bigger than you are. And I think that if they want to, I don't know what that means. Give me a video. The video, he can go check this out on YouTube. He blocks me eventually. So I think that might be coming to the very end. One more thing. Yeah, I actually was busy when this was going on. I wish I don't know, I could have played it out. Joe Rossi says I'm a handsome and blessed fellow guy. It's creepy in so many different ways. That's the end of the video. I gotta go. That's it. That's in my mind, that's just hysterical and scary at the same time. So I just thought I'd share it with you. Look, the lesson of the day. There was a picture when the internet was new. It was new. This was like in the 90s when HTML had just been invented. This picture went around, and there was all these chat rooms that as CompuServe and AOL. They were all just getting, and then they were jumping out. People were setting up these chat rooms. So there's this picture that went around, and it was a picture of a dog up on the keyboard, and he's looking over his shoulder, and the caption says, "What? On the internet, no one knows I'm a dog," and that's still true today. So I did a video on security aspects of vlogging, and especially if you're a young person, and I told a story about how easy it is to track people down with just very, very few details. The other side of that is, if you're careful about it, you can create a fake profile and be whatever you want. So that person who's talking to you from, you know, they live in sunny Aruba, or I don't know, someplace fun that isn't being hit by volcanoes, tidal waves, or earthquakes, and they are inviting you to come down. Just you know, if you send them the money, they'll pay for the ticket on the charter airplane. It's probably not real. I saw a TED Talk yesterday. The guy was playing with a guy was going to send him 25 kilograms of gold for him to resell the gold. The guy was smuggling. It was, yeah. Be very careful. Anyway, that's the lesson. So I gotta look at this again. This was just too funny. You're a handsome and blessed man. I feel blessed. I feel like I'm a very blessed man. The handsome part. Anyway, all things taken into account, I think it's very clear and obvious what the course of action needs to be. A company the size of Facebook, Instagram, has within its computer crunching power the ability to, using their analytics, let me know within 5 minutes of posting a picture that it's doing 60% or 90% better than the things I've posted previously. Their analytics can tell a great deal of information about who's looking at what, and where they're from and where they are from in the world. I know the YouTube analytics can tell you, where someone's from, how old they are, what color their grandmother's hair is, what kind of car they drove when they were in high school, their first pet, their approximate BMI, their eye color, the last 7 YouTube videos they watched, whether they're left-handed or right-handed. So it seems plausible that Instagram/Facebook can probably do very close to the same things. seriously, I don't really know about the BMI thing. It surprises me that a company the size of Facebook/Instagram doesn't take some kind of action against these internet predators. It also surprises me the number of emails and Facebook messages that Zuckerberg sends out explaining how in just a few days the freeness of Facebook is going to go away, and that we're going to have to start paying for Facebook unless we forward his message to 10 of our friends so that they also can forward it to 10 of theirs. That surprises me. It also surprises me that an Ivy League graduate would have grammar and punctuation below the average of my 9th grade science students, but I digress. Data analysis on websites like Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, all these things, the data analysis this day and age is absolutely remarkable. They use a technique called click path analysis, and they can, within a few clicks, have a really, really good idea of where you're coming from, IP address, what kind of computer you're using, MAC address. At least my bank can tell whether I've changed computers or not when I try to log in. Got a new phone, had to go through, this is a new device, we need your password. So, if the bank can do that, it seems plausible the Facebook/Instagram can do the same thing. Therefore, there seems to be only one alternative. In light of the Joe Rossi 121 crisis, they should turn on the power of their analytical software, locate where this culprit is, and send in the Navy SEALs or the Mossad or whoever is most appropriate and take that guy out. Do us all a favor. Eliminate the Joe Rossi 121. That may seem a little extreme, and it probably is. But at the very least, they could ban the IP address, ban the MAC address, take some other kind of cyber action that would be the equivalent of sending in the Navy SEALs. The second thing that seems absolutely obvious is that given that I am a very handsome and blessed man, Instagram should give me the blue check mark. And while we're at it, they could use their influence to lobby for Twitter to give me the blue check mark as well. And if anyone else has blue check marks, I should get it, because clearly, being a handsome and blessed man, this is not the last time we're going to see the Joe Rossi 121 crisis rear its ugly head. The last thing I want to say is to Joe Rossi and all of the other Joe Rossi 121s, 122s, and 123s. Please, do not elevate yourself to a point where you think I am a blundering old fat dude who doesn't really know what's going on. While that may be true, another truth that you don't know is that my legacy with the internet goes way back to like the Netscape 4 era. Even before that, I was using the internet in the library to look up things. I traded in my CB handle for an AOL Instant Messenger ID. Full disclosure, the CB handle comment is an example of a literary technique called hyperbole. I don't think those years actually aligned. I'm not going to fall for your jokes, your tricks, your scams, and your ploys. And you can see from my Facebook friend requests that Joe Rossi 121 is not the first person I have crossed paths with. So unless you're Nelson Mandela's second wife and you need me to help you get 1,000 kilos of gold out of the country, don't bother trying to contact me. Except on the exception that you want me to do some portrait photography work and you can contact me and hire me to do that, which is probably a very easy thing to do. But as I think about it, given the amount of calls I received lately, it must be more challenging than I actually estimate it to be. I digress. So this call to action is clear. If you are Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or one of these mega social media sites, it's time for you to step up and take some action against the onslaught of scammers who are trying to take advantage of the unknowing and the naive. Now, this video is not really my normal style. Hope it was enjoyable. Click it, the like button, click it, the subscribe button, leave me a comment, tell me that, you know, I'm an idiot, or tell me that I'm amazing. See you in the next video.